Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles and welcome to our Sunday Chit Chat Q&A video. If you are new to this channel, on Sundays I read through questions via comments, DMs, text messages, emails. I choose one topic to go over and elaborate on. So today's Sunday Chit Chat Q&A video is going to be a little bit different. I've been receiving questions over the past few weeks asking how to create newsletters. So I decided to take that question and actually turn it into a walkthrough video where I'm going to be showing you all how I create newsletters. If you've been following my channel, I did mention that I switched from using GoDaddy Marketing Solutions over to a new application that's on Shopify. So if you are interested, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So like I mentioned, I am using Shopify. If you have not created your Shopify website, then click the link down below in the description and sign up for a free trial, or contact me and my team and we can create a website for you. Or my team and I apologize. But we're going to go ahead and learn about, or I'm going to show you how I create a newsletter. Now, the app that I'm using is an app by the name of Seguno or Seguno. So it's Seguno. And the app it comes with a free trial. But after the free trial, if you decide to keep it, then you are billed based on the amount of email subscribers that you have, which I think is pretty fair. I've been using this application for about a month and a half, 2 months, and I do like it thus far. One of the reasons that I like it is because it pulls from your Shopify account, meaning it's just more simplistic to use because you can just press a few buttons and create your newsletter. I'm going to show you in just a moment. So all you have to do is go ahead and click Create Newsletter to get started. Now, the first field that you'll see is the title field. Now, the title field is going to be only used internally, as you can see here. So you can type in something that is going to help you remember what newsletter this is or what your goal behind this newsletter is. So for me, I just write what I'm doing. So if it's a back to school sale that I'm promoting, I'll just type in back to school sale. Now, the subject, as you can see here, just briefly describe your email's content to entice subscribers to open it. So I put the exact same thing in the title as I do the subject, but you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you choose. Now, the preview text, they do limit the preview text to 100 through 150 characters. So this is not the place to write like a whole paragraph, but if you want to write like kind of just giving your subscribers a little bit of information as to what the newsletter is going to offer. So I just put bundles, closures, frontals, and wigs on sale. But you can definitely change it up. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. It's just your preference and what message you're trying to portray to your subscribers. Now, also, as you can see here, you can choose what template you want to use, whether you don't want to use, any template at all, and you want to kind of build your newsletter from scratch. If you want to use featured products, feature collection list, or blog post, it really just depends on what you want to do. Like I was mentioning in the beginning of the video, one of the reasons that I really enjoy using this app is because this app has access to your Shopify store, so it can automatically pull from your products so that everything is kind of pre-populated for you. You don't really have to do as much. So I clicked on featured products, but you can also choose feature collections or, whatever you choose. When you click that button, it's going to bring up a whole list of your products, which is really cool for me. I've never used an app that did this. Typically, when I'm creating a newsletter, I have to go in and upload pictures for each product that I want to show. And I mean, it's really nothing wrong with doing it that way, but I find that this way, it's just much more simplistic for me. So all I had to do was literally click on featured products. A list of my products pops up, and I choose which products I want to feature just by clicking a button, and that's it. You can do the same type of thing for a feature collection by clicking that button that says select collection. And you can do the same for collection list. You can also do kind of the same for blog posts, but I'm going to go back up to featured products. Now, as you can see here, you can change the featured products, you can remove some featured products, but it's really simple. I mean, literally, you saw it. All I did was click on featured products and everything just populated for me. That's so simple. Also, you can choose to have a discount. So you can either choose none, you can have the same discount code for all recipients, or you can generate a unique discount code for each recipient. So again, this really just depends on your preference. Not every newsletter has to contain a certain discount, and not every newsletter has to contain a certain promotional code. It really just depends on the certain type of newsletter that you're creating and how you decide to do it. So I'm not going to choose any discount code for this newsletter. I'm just going to briefly kind of recheck everything to make sure that everything is to my liking, and then click create newsletter. So as you can see here, the delivery rate, open rate, and click rate are all at 0%. And that's just because I haven't sent it out yet. So it hasn't been delivered, it hasn't been opened, and it hasn't been clicked on. But I like that this app gives you those numbers so that when it is generated, you can really see how effective it was and how many people are actually reading the newsletter. You can also choose to schedule your newsletter, and you can choose which recipients are going to receive your newsletter. So because this newsletter is just really for this video, it's not going to be sent out. I've already sent out my back to school newsletter. I'm just going to choose a date that's far out. You can choose any time. Typically, I try to send out my newsletters in the morning, but you can kind of play around with the time because this application allows you to see how many people are opening your email, how many people are clicking on it. It kind of gives you just kind of tells you how your newsletter did. And so you can kind of play around with times. If you sent out a newsletter last week and, no one really opened it, then, the next month or whenever you decide to send out another newsletter, you may want to try a different time and just kind of play around with it to see how that works. So here with the subject and preview text, you can kind of just go back in and make sure you like everything still and you don't want to change anything. I did put this flyer that I created for the logo because I wanted this to pop up in at the beginning of the newsletter. So you can choose free images. I'm going to type in what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to type in back to school and see what pops up. So as you can see, a few images pop up. So if you are ever doing a sale and you're like, I have no pictures, I don't really know, how to create a flyer, I don't feel like playing around with creating a flyer. Creating flyers are fairly easy as well. So if you do want a video on that, then leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to create a video. But yeah, you can go ahead and choose from different pictures. They are free, or you can go ahead and click add image, upload an image that you want to use, and put that in the logo portion so that it pops up in the beginning of your newsletter. Now also this menu, you can change it. This menu is also viewable on your newsletter. So I'm just going to click preview so you can see how everything looks so far. So right here, the shop bundle deals, that menu, this is where it's going to be showed on your newsletter. You can definitely change the order. You can change what you're going to show on that menu. That's completely up to you. Now the rich text is something that was already pre-populated. I like everything that it's saying, so I'm not going to change anything. But say you wanted to change something, you wanted to add something else, you can definitely do that. So as you can see, this application, it's really simplistic in my opinion to use because it just lays everything out for you. And the majority of options that you have can be pre-populated. And so it really just cuts down on time. And it really just, in my opinion, it's helped me work more efficient. Because like I said, I don't have to go back and search for different pictures. I don't have to do all of that. It's automatically there. So you can also at the footer add your company policies, or you can show your customer service phone number, whatever you choose, or you don't have to do anything. If you click over to theme settings, you're going to be able to play around with the colors. So I'm pretty happy with the colors of the newsletter. I kind of selected it to pink, so it's already pre-selected, but you can go back and change it to any color just by clicking on background and or text, whatever portion you're wanting to change. You can go ahead and change that color to whatever you desire. Also, you can choose the font. So depending on what font you want to use, you have that option to go in and look at the font that they're offering and choose which one best fits your vision. You can choose the size. You can add buttons or section headings. You can choose what part or what section is going to be bold, what part isn't. You can also play around with the button shape and the style. So I just chose a pill style because it looked pretty cute to me, so I decided to go with that. There is really no right or wrong way to do it. It really just depends, like I've been saying, on your vision. You can choose the structure, whether you want it to be compact or comfortable. Also, you can choose your social media links. So you pretty much, just go through. Once you get everything how you like it, just click the save button in the top right. Do not forget to save it, because if you don't save it, you'll have to do it all over again. So remember to save it. So right now I can see that it's scheduled. Everything is pretty much to my liking. So I'm going to click on preview to see how it looks. So I'm liking how it looks. It's not too much. The other best sellers that came pre-populated. That's not even something that I wrote in. It's just pre-populated. Right now I'm previewing how the newsletter is going to look on a Apple Watch. So, and if you wanted to make any edits, all you have to do is click customize and go back in and edit it. But as you can see now, it's scheduled to all of my subscribers. There's no discount, but I can always edit. I'm going to go ahead and delete this now just because I'm not going to use it. It was just for the purpose of this video. So I hope this video helped. It's really, really simple to create newsletters. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.